Hi, welcome to another Sigma Man's Model Cars video. Today we are highlighting the A86 Truno Sprinter that I built from my son from an Aoshima kit. And yeah, let's just have a quick look at the car. Very simple kits, no real extra detail, it's all moulded to the car. I added the carbon fibre decal myself, and the stripes are a combination of black paint masked with black paint and some black foil for trim. And I'll take the body off in a moment, but first I'll show you what I started with chassis wise, and then we'll take the body off this one and look at the chassis in this one. So this is the standard chassis for the cars. These are a battery operated toy with a working steering, just a battery operated motor with gears here. They're a sidewinder fitment, and the original intention was to actually build this car using all the kit parts. And I went to try here. Here's all your gears and stuff. These have a step down gear for the motor as well. Sorry, I put it in the middle. You can see all the ones in there, and I did mock it up, but they're a very wobbly fit, and they're also very soft plastic. And yeah, they would have been trashed pretty quickly. So the mods to this were quite extensive, and I'll take the body off the other car and show you the chassis. Simple setup I made myself. So what I did is I cut all the back out, so most of it has been replaced with the white evergreen styrene that you can see. So it was a bit of trial and error, and this was actually the second chassis I did. Not because the other one was damaged beyond repair, but because I changed my ideas. So this was pretty simple. I didn't really measure anything except the lengths there to there. Everything else was done by eye. And I got the back pretty square. The front, well, that wheel moves around too much. Didn't drill that one quite so square. But it still runs pretty happily. The motor is just sat on a cradle. There's a crossbar there, you can just see, better visible from that side, and a crossbar on the other side for the can end of the motor sitting in there and just held in with glue. Put a magnet on for my son. He wanted to run a magnet, and later we've now added some weight, as you can see, some lead to run it on timber without magnets. Straight out of after being built though, this ran surprisingly well. Even without any ballast or anything on the plastic, it certainly showed potential. The car's very light, which is probably why it wasn't too bad. The front, I cut all of the plastic, ground all of the plastic out of the front, so you can see everything there and everything I left with this one. And I just put in a big thick sheet of styrene in there, and then I used a Wasp slot car parts guide conversion. And you can see a feature on those on Ninko Supra I did on one of my other videos. And the guide is a slotted, and MJK tyres on the back, slotted tyres on the front. They're all slotted rims. And in the case with this car, I simply left the original clips for the front and back, and yeah, it just clips in. No, you probably can't see it. You can see that one. Clips into those, and there's something similar in the back, although I probably don't have enough light for that. There we go. You can see him just there. Sorry, this thing gets run often and hard, so it's a bit dusty and dirty, and it's got a few chips on it. The decals came with the kits. They come with the kits. There's several others in the sets, and I'll just show you. I've started another one, the chassis. So this chassis will be for the FD3S. This will be done in a similar manner, and this was actually the prototype chassis, the original one. So one of the things I was doing was a rear, using the clip at the front, and doing a pin on the rear. I think the pin might even still be in here. No, it's gone. Thought I'd left it in the body of the Toyota. It's gone. And this will be for the FD3S, which is the 1991 or so RX-7, that one there. And that's the first of the Red Suns cars from Initial D stages 1 and 2. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. Again, just glued it in. It's styrene laminated together. Sorry, I can't remember the sizes. I've run out and I don't have the tag to tell me what thickness it was, but yeah, that looks to be 60 thou or so, or about a mil. And laminated together and stacked, and then I drill holes for the bushes, and I will trim out to fit the motor just like the other one, and the same for the guide in the front. So, hope you enjoyed it, the video. Feel free to post comments, ask questions. You can get this car in a headlights down version as well, though I really would not be bothered, as it's just it's the same kit. I could have set this up headlights down. There's also the yellow FD3S from Initial D. They also do the blue Nissan Salati and the FC3S, the earlier RX-7, the Series 5 as well in these sets. Very basic crude kits, no interior, tinted glass as you can see. Have fun, folks, with your slot car racing, and I'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye.